What's the best part of being married?
The best part of being married is having someone that you're actually building something with, not just someone you're having fun with.
What are you two building?
We have an adopted son, and once he's out the house, we're looking at building what our life looks post-parenting, which includes a lot of travel. I'm an artist, so a lot of art, and seeing and watching our son grow from a distance.
Benny has something on his mind and heart. But Benny, you can tell me.
I was a conscious host. At one point in my life, I was over 300 pounds, but every time I went onto an app, I found myself filtering my profile, telling people that, hey, you have to be okay with a big person, trying to do all this pre-qualifying. But what I didn't know is that I was actually trying to prevent rejection. And so what I did one day, I just said, forget it. And I started hooking up with people that I felt like I couldn't get. And the whole thought behind it was not being a slut. It was like getting in cold water like a pool. You can only endure the cold once you jump in. And so with me being over 300 pounds, it had been years since I felt confident of being touched and held. And so the only way I felt I could overcome that is just to do it. It didn't matter whether the outcome was good. I journaled about it. I I reflected on it. So I was just consciously hooking up with people to literally shock myself, to be okay with being rejected, to be okay with being accepted too. And when I did, instead of allowing that catch to be mine, I would throw that fish back in the sea because I would be afraid if I could even contain this big fish. Could I keep them? What if the next good looking person pulled them aside? And instead of being in my head, I said, I just got to be out there in it. I was stood up a few times. I had people who would open the door and shut the door in my face. And that was the work.